Hightower would be a Pittsburgh Steeler.
Nick Castro's a perfect Pittsburgh Steeler. Short sleeves, tough,
Yep.
old school guard. And he's been in a pro-style offense at Stanford. I like the pick.
So now the New England Patriots have made a trade with the Denver Broncos to get up here at 25. And here's what they
Denver
do.
has traded the 25th pick to New England. With the 25th pick in the 2012 NFL Draft, the New England Patriots select Dante Hightower, linebacker, Alabama.
Now you know what this is? Well, there's a guy named Mayo that's pretty good at a linebacker there, and Nick Saban and Bill Belichick are very close, and they didn't think that he would be there. But they move up to maybe get ahead of a Baltimore Raven team who might have been looking at Hightower once Pittsburgh passed.
This is one of the most interesting kids in this draft. Four-year starter at Alabama. Has played weak side linebacker. Obviously, he's played inside. He's also played defensive end and been a pass rusher in their sub-package. I don't know what they're going to use Hightower as in New England. As an outside linebacker, which is where I think he goes, Mel. I don't think at 265 pounds he has the coverage ability to play inside in this league. He will hit you. He's an excellent football player, a great leader for the Crimson Tide. Bill Belichick will have a plan for him, but I think he's going to be an outside backer and a nickel pass rusher, and that's what the Patriots need.
265 pounds, runs 4.65. John, you don't see many of those players come along very often. A couple years ago, he had a knee injury. Comes back from the knee, looked like he was a step slow, only had 3.5 tackles for loss, 0 sacks. This year, 2 years removed from the knee, 11 tackles for loss, 4 sacks. He intercepted a pass. Numbers across the board improved. Got back to the old Dante Hightower before he had that left knee injury.
So the New England Patriots have certainly, as we suggested, and they're not done, getting young players and young impact players, they hope, to play on that defense. Defense forced a lot of turnovers, but they gave up a ton of yards, especially for a team 13-3 that was under a minute away of winning the Super Bowl. Now, for the second straight year, 4 Alabama Crimson Tide players have gone in the first round. Trent Richardson went early to the Cleveland Browns. Mark Barron went to Tampa Bay. Trey Kirkpatrick went to the Cincinnati Bengals. Now Dante Hightower has gone to the New England Patriots. They call Alabama the Crimson Tide. Are they Deacon Blues? We'll be back.
When you have cable and can't find something good to watch, you get depressed. When you get depressed, you attend seminars. When you attend seminars, you feel like a winner. When you feel like a winner, you go to Vegas. When you go to Vegas, you lose everything. And when you lose everything, you sell your hair to a wig shop. Don't sell your hair to a wig shop. Get rid of cable and upgrade to DirecTV. Call 1-800-DirecTV.
Yeah! That just happened! Yes, it did. No! Yes! We did it! Yes, we did! Yeah, we did it! See you, bud. Later.
Honey, who was that?
Who, that guy? I don't know.
Get caught up in the excitement. Buffalo Wild Wings. More wings, more beer, more sports.
Hey, who's this?
This is a monster move by Boston. Is it time to panic?
It's time to panic. Don't panic.
We are in panic mode here.
And now everybody is panicking.
I'm not panicking.
Hear every story from every angle at ESPNRadio.
What happened last night?
Apparently we went to Jack in the Box at 1:54 a.m. and got 9 orders of tacos, 4 seasoned curly fries, and 7 real ice cream shakes.
So who drove us home?
I did.
Oh, why are you still here?
He dared you to eat my keys.
Why didn't you call a cab?
He dared you to eat my phone.
This is Toyota Today. The numbers tell the story. It's MPG made easy. Now, lease a new 2012 Camry LE with its 35 MPG for just $219 a month. Lease a new Corolla LE for only $179 a month. Or save thousands when you buy a new Corolla with 0 APR. See your Southern California Toyota dealer.
Back in New York with Houston, number 26 on the clock now. Who do we like best, Mel?
You thought Glenn maybe to Pittsburgh. I don't think they thought DeCastro would be there, so Glenn's still available now. Merciless, the pass rusher, he'll come off the board pretty soon. You think about Harrison Smith, the best safety behind Mark Barron and Kobe Fleener. Andrew Luck's go-to option with the Cardinals.
The Houston Texans at long last made the playoffs last year, winning the South, winning their opening playoff game at 10-6. Now where do they go?
With the 26th pick in the 2012 NFL Draft, the Houston Texans select Whitney Merciless, linebacker, Illinois.
Well, they lost Mario Williams and D'Amico Ryans, not to mention the tackle Winston. So uneasy is the head that wears the crown. But you talk about an improvement in defense. Wade Phillips taking over last year. Now how much the Texans improved. Second overall in total D. And now, if there's ever a name for a defensive player, it would be Whitney Merciless. That's what Houston hope he's going to be, Coach.
We had no mercy on the Big Ten. He led the nation in tackles, led the nation in forced fumbles, and led the Big Ten in tackles for loss. 1 year of production. Here he is rushing inside in the nickel, which I really like about him, Mel. He's not a one-dimensional outside rusher. He can go inside and mismatch you against certain guards, much like Aldon Smith did last year at Missouri before the 49ers took him. He needs to improve in the briar patch. Runs right at him. He's got to become a more all-around run defender. I think he can do that. A relentless motor. Spent a lot of time with Ron Zook, the former coach of the Illini, in the offseason. This kid has a huge upside. I like the pick at this point in the draft.
Natural pass rush moves, natural pass rush instincts. Question is, why did it take till this year? He had 2 sacks going in. This year, 16 sacks, 9 forced fumbles. 1 year wonder, but this 1 year was special for Whitney Merciless.
And remember, in Houston, they did all that with their third-string quarterback after they got Matt Schaub coming back next year. They should be excited, these Texans. Cincinnati next.
The clue should be here. Anything?
Over here. I found it.
It's an audio file.
Hey guys, the next challenge. Coordinates are north of...
OnStar, this is Pam.
Got some coordinates for you?
Downloading directions now.
32 highway MPG rated GMC terrain. The only thing more amazing than its technology
a picture file.
is what you can do with it. The 2012 Terrain from GMC.
I love cash back.
With the Bank of America Cash Rewards credit card,
We earn more cash back for the things we buy most.
1% cash back. Everywhere, every time.
2% on groceries.
3% on gas, automatically. No hoops to jump through, no annual fee.
That's 1% back on...
Wow. 2% on my homemade lasagna.
3% back on road trip.
Get 1, 2, 3% cash back. Apply online or at a Bank of America near you.
Castrol Edge is tested and perfected to be our strongest oil, no matter what you put it through. Castrol Edge. It's more than just oil, it's liquid engineering.
Hello, it is I, your boss. Great news. The video call went very, very well. Asia is on board. Too bad you couldn't participate. Probably you were worried about overages on that limited data plan you use. Perhaps you shouldn't have uploaded so many vacation photos. These shorts are for a younger person, wouldn't you say?
Why limit your iPhone? Switch to Sprint, the only network with truly unlimited data for your iPhone.
The Manchester Derby. After City lay down the gauntlet, United fought back. Now, can the noisy neighbours regain control of the title race? City versus United, 2:30 Monday on ESPN and ESPN3.
the NBA's second season.